Hey guys, this is your buddy Rome. Today we're going to take a look at some of my training firearms and how I have them set up. So first and foremost, I want to be clear that all of these weapons are clear and have been checked. As you see, no magazine. And if you guys can see that, there's nothing inside of the chamber here. Same with this training AR. For the most part, there's nothing. As you guys can see, there's no magazine in this guy. And let's go ahead and pull back our bolt, which doesn't really matter at this point because of the fact that we will be using a laser system for training. But I just want you guys to see that this weapon is safe. There's no firearm dangers. There's no ammo or anything that we need to concern ourselves with. So the first firearm we're going to talk about today is my EDC. This is my G48. I carry this gun literally every single day. It has a couple of features that I really like. You know, it has the TLR 7 sub light on here. I also have the Vortex CCW red dot on this guy as well. Really nice. Now, recently, I'll show you guys kind of my setup for training with this gun. So in this little case, this does not come with any of the equipment. This is just a case I had laying around and I decided to utilize it so I keep everything organized. So from DryFire, if you guys are familiar with the DryFireMags, this is their upgraded one that also has the laser. So this is how I set this gun up. It comes with the laser. It comes with a couple of batteries as well, and you'll get a little kit that looks something like this. All right, so first things first, here's our laser. All I need to do is take that laser, drop it in like so, and just make sure that it's properly seated inside of the firearm, and then I can close the slide, no problem. Then we have the magazine. Now this is going to simulate, it's going to prevent you from having to rack the slide each time you have to fire. So you're just going to pop this guy in like that. Now your first trigger pull is going to be a little hard, but after that you're going to have standard trigger pulls, no problem whatsoever. And if you are using this and you're interested in the Mantis system, which I do highly recommend, I also use the Mantis X10, and that's just going to mount right here. You just slide this guy on like so. And of course, you can connect it to your smartphone or tablet or whatever you're using for your metrics. You know, that's going to work. You see how clean this looks. And as you guys can see, to fit in this holster, no problem. So I can practice draw. No problem. Boom, just like that. Okay, so that's, for the most part, how I set up my EDC handgun. Now, when it comes to this AR, I have a number of ARs, but this is the one I seem to always use as a training AR just because it's more easy accessible to me. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the bolt carrier group. In order to do that, you're just going to press in these two little, you don't need both of them. You just press in one of these little tabs right here, pop this guy out, and then you can open the rifle like so. All you're going to do at this point is you're going to pull out your bolt carrier group and your charging handle, okay? And I'm going to show you guys where you're going to put those. So if you get the Mantis Blackbeard system, it's going to come with a replacement. It'll come with a replacement for your bolt carrier group, and that is this guy right here, okay? So all you need to do at that point is you're just going to slide this guy in to replace the bolt carrier group. It's just going to fit in. There's no other cables, wires, or anything else you have to connect to this. All you need to do is just basically put this guy in, close up your rifle, press your pin back in, like so, and then this guy is pretty much good to go. Now you still need to add your battery / magazine to this one as well. And that's going to be this guy right here. Now this will work with the Mantis training apps. So like I use a lot of their little targets. I can use them indoors or outdoors. But the way this works is this just goes in like a standard magazine. And you guys probably heard that little sound. So now at this point, I can fire this and I will be able to, you know, get instant trigger feedback like so. And it's also producing a laser. I don't know how well you guys can see that laser, but it's also producing a laser, so that allows me to be able to train whether I'm indoors or outdoors. Really nice design for that as well. So if you're doing two-gun training, this is going to be ideal for you guys, because you'll have your whatever, you know, specific handgun you decide to go with. In my case, it's going to be Glock. I have a couple of Glock handguns, but this is my EDC. I also have a Glock 22, Glock 19, Glock 17. All of those will work. Now, as far as the magazine from DryFire, this is a single stack magazine, but they also make it for the double stack. You can get it from DryFire as well, and that's with the laser. So you're also going to get a laser that this will produce. So a lot of this is going to be excellent, guys, for your training, okay? And you're going to get to save a lot of money when it comes to ammo. Now, what I usually do once I have this set up, and if I know that I'm going to leave this gun as it is, as a training gun, I'm not going to be using it for home defense or taking to the range or anything like that, I'll just take my bolt carrier group, and I usually just drop it in here. Let's put it in there like that. And then I can put that in there. Close this up, because for the most part this is going to live the way it is. Now, you do have to charge this magazine, and when you connect to the app, there's a little button right here that allows you to you know, connect to the app on your phone or your tablet or whatever you're going to use. So in my mind, guys, the advantage to this is that you get to train, whether you're training for competitions, training for home defense, training for whatever reason it may be, and it gives you the ability to do that training on a daily basis without having to spend all of the additional funds on ammo. Now, with that said, there is no substitute for live fire. You must go to the range. You must, you know, take your weapons out to the range and experience, you know, your recoil, things like that. Now, as far as your offset, I know a lot of people are going to ask me about the offset on this. You can adjust the windage and the altitude on this. There's a little Allen key that comes with this guy, and you can adjust the laser, but you're still going to have sight, you know, height over bore. That's still just going to be an issue, whether you're using iron sights or whether you're using some type of red dot or some type of you know, scope, regardless. So you just have to dial that in based on how you shoot and how you have your specific system set up. But anyway, this is how I do it, guys. So for those that are friends over in the Facebook group, you know, we all show our scores. If you guys are using the Mantis system, we do have a Facebook group that you can join, and you can see what everyone else's progress is throughout the week, how often they're training, their scores, all of that kind of stuff. And Mantis offers a ton of drills. So whether you're interested, again, in competition or just being a better, you know, overall shooter, there's even a course for CCW. And I just finished a CCW course about a month ago. So I think I got like all of the patches so far. But regardless, that's another thing that they grant to you. If you use the Mantis system, and once you complete one of the courses, they will ship out to you a patch that you can Velcro onto your vest or jacket, or just hang it on the wall, or whatever you want to do with it, guys. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this guy up for now. But anyway, guys, this is my training system using a combination of different things. Obviously, we're using the Mantis Blackbeard for the AR. We're also using the Mantis X10 for all of my handguns. I use the Mantis X10 on it. And the X10, you can use it either in dry fire or live fire. And I've even used it with CO2 guns, and it does basically the same thing. So the only other thing that you may want to purchase, and I do recommend this for any of my Glock users, get yourself, guys, one of these dry mags. They really, really come in handy. These DryFireMags, these things are nice. It gives you a nice weight to your firearm, so it feels just like real weight on your firearm. So yeah, definitely check it out. All right, guys, it's been Rome, your buddy. Keep your eye on the target. I will see you guys all in the next video. So hopefully this video has been helpful to somebody out there who's just getting started. And I know you guys like to ask a lot of questions, and unfortunately, I can't answer a lot of these questions like on my Amazon Live and other platforms like that that are not very 2A friendly. So I'm going to be producing these little videos to kind of give you guys a starting point that I can hopefully, push you in the right direction. If you join our Facebook group, there are a lot of high quality shooters in that Facebook group, and those guys are extremely friendly and they're very helpful. So if you do have questions, they will answer to the best of their abilities. All right, guys, I will catch you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace. I'm out.